Hello everyone, Mr. Murkage here, and this is part 2 on how to make a TU8 mod menu. Last tutorial I went over a few basic things on how everything works and all that stuff because I didn't know how long I was going to take before I made this next part. It's only been like 2 days or something and I'm making part 2, so I might as well get on with it. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to personalize the design to I'm gonna make a random design just for you to follow along and get the idea of how you'd add stuff like little lines to the side of your menus and all that little basic stuff, and add in a few options. I'm trying to make this a bit shorter than last tutorial, so yeah, let's get on with it. Right, so first of all, we got these errors here, and that's because I started adding the RGB for some reason, and we don't want that. So leave that back to default, and what we're going to do is we're going to create 2 lines, one on the left and one at the right side of the menu. Now I can't, after I've added, right, actually I'll tell you about this later. Right, what you want to do now is come up to here where you create and spawn all your HUD elements, and you want to create something called the left line. Make sure it's got the 18 for all the clients, and you want to make a right line. Make sure to put that comma back because this is part of the line too. It's just cut down for some reason. Right, now after you've added them two up there, you want to come down to here, under here, and add left line. Spelling's really bad. I'll sort that out in a minute. And you want to do right line also. Basically, if you don't add this part and you try loading your menu, it's not going to work because you haven't added this part. You'll get a fatal crash, and you don't want to be getting that. Right, so that should get all them errors away now. Don't know why it's still saying that, but I know that's right. Right, and after you've added that, you're ready to actually add it to your menu. So you want to just come here, create a new line, set icon. We called it left line. And we got width. Right, now the width of the line, it's only going to be small, so I'm just going to go with 3. And the height of it, I'm going to go the same height of the black shader because we want it to be just to the left. And the float X, what you want to do to decide where you put the float X is you look at where the main shader is, which is 320, and the width of it is 200. So you half this because it's the 320 is the center point, so it's going to be 100 onto the left of the 320 and 100 onto the right of the 320, if that makes sense. And that's the same if you got a different number, you want to half it and add it on both sides of this where it's set. So it's 200, take away the 320, so that's 220 for the left line. Just put that's not going to be exactly right because you've got the width of the lines as well, but this is just so you get a rough estimate, and you can always tweak a thing or two by some small numbers. And for the Y position, you want to do the same again for the main shader, so it's all in the same place. And you don't want it the same color because you want it to stand out around the big black shader. So this is set to black, so I'll just make red lines, for example, and 25500 is red, I'm sure, and I'll just go the same as the menu on that one. Right, now I'll copy and paste this line, bring it down here, and instead of left, I'll put right with a capital R. I'm going to keep it 3 again, keep it 800 again, but I'm going to change the 320 this time, and I'm going to change the 320 to 420 because again 100 add on to 320. It's not going to be spot on again, but it'll be pretty close to what you want. Right, so that's the basic 2 lines added now, and everything you add here, you need to make sure that you delete it again when you press left stick and RS again to close the menu. So what you do is you just come down to here in this this little part here underneath the main menu. You want to come down here and put, oh crap, you put delete LM, and you want to do your left line. I'm going to come down again, do your right line. And that's that done. You've added 2 simple lines and you've deleted it again when you shut the menu. That's pretty simple, and if you didn't add this part here, what would happen is you'd load the menu up, it would look fine. When you go to close it again, everything will go, but the 2 lines you just added will still be there, and you don't want that to happen. That's how you prevent that. Right, so the menu will look a little bit better than what it did before now, and you can keep adding lines or whatever you want, your imagination, to the screen, except you can do them horizontal, vertical. I've just done this line vertical, so except if you wanted to do horizontal, you'll change the height to 3 instead of the width, and this one being the longer number. So, and again, make sure you add this part. Right, so that's that. The menu's looking a little bit better now, and that's pretty much all I wanted to show you for this quick tutorial. But I'm going to show you how to add a few options and where you can get the stuff from. Obviously, you add your options here, and I'm going to provide a link in the description to this folder here, and it's called JT Shots Menu Helper. Credit to him for making this, and you want this because there's a lot of code in here that can help you out. You can either open up the actual tool, or what I prefer to do is just go in the folders and get what I want individually. So basically this is really helpful if you need codes. So once again, yeah, make sure you download this because it comes in very handy when making menus. So I'll add an option now. Actually, I'll have a look in here. Like, basically done for you, like all your models, your infections, functions, divars, account menu. So it's got everything in here. And say if I wanted to add a level 70, I'll just open this up. Gives me the code for it. Basically all I do is copy that, come into here, drop it down in here, and bang, we're done. Just a minute, make sure you change that -1 to I. You can put this to 1. And that's it, pretty much. Level 70 added. I'd put this to level 70 to let people know what they've pressed. And that's that, done for that. You've added an option. That's all because of this quick little tool here, which is very handy. So yeah, that's all I'm going to show you for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and comment. Bye.